My name is Mike Jackling, and I'm a Medicare consultant with Pro Benefits of Washington, a capital benefits group company. Welcome to the Regence created Medicare 101. Let's get started. Medicare is as easy as 1, 2, 3. In the coming slides, we will learn about original Medicare, explore Medicare options, and provide you valuable information to help you choose a plan that best serves your needs. Let's begin with original Medicare. Who qualifies? What is it? Qualifies for Medicare. Citizens of the United States or permanent residents for 5 consecutive years who are 65 and older. Under 65 with a disability and have been receiving 24 months of Social Security disability income. Individuals at any age who have certain disabilities, or individuals who have end-stage renal disease, or ALS Lou Gehrig's. The A, B, C, and D of Medicare. Medicare has 4 parts. Part A is hospital insurance. Part B is medical insurance. We call Medicare A and B original Medicare, and it is administered by the U.S. federal government. Medicare Part C, also known as Medicare Advantage, and Medicare Part D are offered by private insurance companies approved by Medicare. Part C combines the benefits of Part A and Part B and any additional benefits a private plan may include. And Part C is also known as a Medicare Advantage plan. Part D covers prescription drugs. Medicare Part A is hospital insurance. What does it cost? You usually don't pay a monthly premium for Part A coverage if you or your spouse have paid Medicare taxes while working at least 40 quarters or 10 years. Those who have a credit working 30 to 39 quarters, the standard Part A premium in 2024 is $278. For those who've worked and paid Medicare taxes for fewer than 30 quarters, the standard Part A premium in 2024 is $505. What does Part A cover? It helps cover inpatient care in hospitals, skilled nursing facilities, hospice, and home health care. Your share of the Part A costs in 2024 is a $1,632 deductible for days 1 through 60, each benefit period. $408 per day copayment for days 61 through 90 of a hospitalization. $816 per day copayment for days 91 through 150 of a hospitalization. For skilled nursing facilities, there would be a $204 per day copayment for days 21 through 100. Medicare Part B is medical insurance. It helps cover preventive services, doctor office visits, outpatient surgery, lab tests, x-rays, CT scans, MRIs, durable medical equipment, such as diabetic testing supplies, and Part B drugs, such as chemotherapy. With Part B, you pay a premium, a deductible, coinsurance, and copays. $174.70 is the monthly standard Medicare Part B premium in 2024. It's generally deducted from one's Social Security check. The monthly Part B premium varies for high-income enrollees. $240 is the 2024 annual Part B deductible before Medicare pays 80% for most Part B services. There is no maximum limit on the Part B out-of-pocket costs to the beneficiary. In your Part B premium, most people don't receive a bill because it's deducted automatically from their Social Security or Railroad Retirement Board benefit payment. You may get a premium bill if your automatic deductions haven't started, if you missed a payment, or if you don't get Social Security or Railroad retirement benefits. If you don't pay your premium bill, you'll lose Medicare coverage, including any Medicare Advantage, Medicare Supplement, or Part D prescription drug plans you have. You may also have to pay out-of-pocket costs for medical services and have higher monthly premiums or lifetime late enrollment penalties once you re-enroll. You may qualify for Medicare savings programs from your state that can help lower your premium amount. Income-related monthly adjustment amount, IRMAA. What is it? For 2024, it is a surcharge added to the Part B premium and Part D plan for individuals making greater than $103,000 a year, or couples who are filing jointly making greater than $206,000 per year. The surcharge is assessed based on your modified adjusted gross income from 2 years prior. If your income was higher 2 years ago and now your income is significantly lower due to a life-changing event, you may be eligible to appeal the IRMAA. Details can be found at www.ssa.gov. 2024 IRMAA brackets for Medicare Parts B and D. Will you have to pay the IRMAA for Part B and D? This is the Medicare Premium by Income chart for 2024. Medicare looks at your modified adjusted gross income, usually 2 years prior to the current year. For example, in 2024, they are looking at your 2022 modified adjusted gross income, your tax filing. The Part B premium and income considerations adjust annually. Original Medicare alone may not be enough. Here are some examples of some of the costs one may incur with Original Medicare. A one-day hospital stay, $1,632, the Part A deductible. 150 consecutive day stay in a hospital, $61,608. 100 consecutive day stay in a skilled nursing facility, $16,116. Doctor visits and outpatient surgeries, a $240 Part B calendar year deductible, plus 20% coinsurance with no out-of-pocket limits. Other items that Original Medicare does not cover include most prescription drugs, which can be addressed with a Part D plan, routine vision, dental, or hearing, and extended long-term care needs. As we learned in the prior slide, Original Medicare does not cover everything, so there's a value in exploring additional Medicare options to protect against unforeseen medical costs. What are some of the options? Medigap, also referenced as a Medicare supplement, Medicare Part C, also called a Medicare Advantage plan, and Medicare Part D prescription drug coverage. Good questions to consider. Can I keep my providers? See the same doctors, hospitals, and pharmacies? What will my medications cost? Are there restrictions to my medications? Are there any expected surgeries or procedures on the horizon? And finally, are dental, hearing, or alternative care services important? There are two avenues to secure additional coverage. First, a Medigap or supplement plan. These are designed by the federal government and administered by private insurance companies. Like the 4 parts of Medicare A, B, C, and D, Medigap plans are identified by letters ranging A through N. They provide coverage for some healthcare costs that original Medicare alone doesn't cover, such as copays, deductibles, or coinsurance. Medigap plans pay secondary to Medicare on Medicare-approved expenses. If Medicare denies a claim, the Medigap plan does not pay. You must be enrolled in Medicare Part A and B before you can enroll in a Medigap plan. Medigap plans do not include prescription drug coverage, but you can purchase standalone Medicare Part D coverage. Medigap plans are not tied to a provider network, such as a PPO or HMO. A participant may use providers that accept original Medicare. Some plans also have a foreign travel benefit. If you purchase a Medigap plan, you pay a monthly premium. Many Medigap plans have lower out-of-pocket costs than other Medicare options. However, their premium costs more than Medicare Advantage plans. The next option are Medicare Advantage plans or Part C plans. They are health plan options approved by Medicare and are run by private insurance companies providing your coverage. When you choose to enroll in a Medicare Advantage plan, you choose to have a private health insurance carrier administer Medicare for the federal government. They provide your Part A hospital and Part B medical benefits and cover all medically necessary services that original Medicare plans provide. They can also cover additional benefits like vision, dental, hearing. Medicare Advantage plans may have copays for services. They also have an out-of-pocket maximum to protect you. Medicare Advantage plans usually include Medicare prescription drug coverage. Everything is bundled into one plan with one card that you use at the doctor, hospital, and pharmacy. Medicare Advantage plans with prescription drug coverage usually have a lower premium in comparison to enrolling in Medicare A and B with a Medicare supplement and an additional Medicare Part D prescription drug plan. Let's talk about the coverage differences between Medigap and Medicare Advantage. Medigap covers the costs of gaps of original Medicare, may be able to add extra benefits with benefit riders, add drug coverage with a standalone Part D, and it's portable within the U.S. Plans are all standardized. You can see any provider who accepts Medicare. Higher average premiums may require additional health questions. Medicare Advantage Part C plan. Plans often include extra benefits. Must change plans if moving outside of a service area. Some retiree Med Advantage plans may not require a change. Plans vary by carrier and area. They are not standardized. Must use providers in a plan's network for lowest cost. These may be HMO or PPO networks. Lower average monthly premiums. No health questions asked. And both Medigap and Med Advantage require one to enroll in Medicare Part A and B and continue paying the Medicare Part B premium. Medicare Supplement or Medigap plans. You will find the premium will vary by carrier. The Medigap or supplement plans are designed to close the gaps in original Medicare, often covering copays, coinsurance, and possibly deductibles. You are not limited to a provider network. You may utilize any provider who accepts Medicare. Medigap or supplements offer a choice of standardized plans to select from. The benefits will vary by plan. You will find insurance carriers may offer varying plans, and Medigap supplements do not cover prescription drugs. Medicare Part C or Medicare Advantage plans. What do they cost? The monthly premiums, copays, and coinsurances will vary by plan. Additionally, you must continue to pay your monthly Part B premium. How do they work? The plans combine Part A and Part B into a single plan, offered or administered by a private insurance company. You must be enrolled in Medicare Parts A and B. Most include Part D or prescription drug coverage. There are many types of Medicare Advantage plans, which include Preferred Provider Organizations, PPO, Health Maintenance Organizations, HMO, Private Fee for Service, Point of Service, POS, and Special Needs plans. Medicare Part D or PDP prescription drug plan. What do they cost? The premium will vary by plan, and what you pay will be dependent on the medications and quantities taken. There are phases in the Part D coverage, and we will discuss those shortly. Lower income individuals may qualify for extra help. How do they work? The plan covers Part D prescription drug costs. There are typically two ways to purchase a Part D plan. Stand alone with Original Medicare, or choose a Medicare Advantage plan that includes a Part D bundled with it. What do they cover? Benefits and drugs will vary by plan, so one should review their specific circumstances carefully. Let's look at the stages of Medicare Part D coverage. Stage 1 is a deductible. Member pays full costs until the deductible has been met. Stage 2 is the initial coverage stage. The member pays a copay or coinsurance for each prescription. The initial coverage continues until a total drug cost paid by the member and plan reaches $5,030. Stage 3 is called the coverage gap. The member pays no more than 25% of the cost for generic and brand name drugs covered by the Part D plan. Please note the full cost of the drugs will be used to move you closer to the catastrophic stage. Once a member has spent $8,000 in out-of-pocket costs, they move to Stage 4. Stage 4 is catastrophic. The plan pays 100% of the costs of Part D prescription drugs after your out-of-pocket costs total $8,000. Let's look at the best times to enroll so you can avoid penalties and get the type of plan you would like. There are several opportunities to enroll in Original Medicare if you're not automatically enrolled. IEP. The initial enrollment period is a 7-month window beginning 3 months before your birthday month. It includes your birthday month and the 3 months following. You can apply for any type of Medicare plan, Original Medicare Parts A and B, a prescription drug plan, a Part D, and a Medicare Advantage Part C. Enrollment in Original Medicare Parts A and B is automatic if you receive Social Security before age 65. The annual enrollment period, AEP, includes all plan types, A, B, C, Medicare Advantage, and Part D, prescription drug, and Medigap. You can move from Original Medicare to a Medicare Advantage plan. You can apply for any type of Medicare plan, and you can switch to any plan that better meets your needs. Please note, a Medicare beneficiary can apply for a Medigap plan anytime, but AEP does not automatically provide guaranteed issue rights. One may need to complete a health statement to see if they'll qualify, or meet underwriting requirements. OEP, important, if you're on Original Medicare or any other plan type, you cannot change plans during this time. You will need to wait for the annual enrollment period or a special enrollment period if you qualify. If you have Medicare Advantage, you can switch to a different Medicare Advantage plan or go back to Original Medicare with or without a Part D drug plan. SEP, Special Enrollment Period. If you did not sign up for a Part B when you are first eligible due to group insurance, you can sign during this period. This 8-month period starts the month your employment ends or the month your coverage ends, whichever comes first. If you feel you qualify for a SEP, call us for more information. Triggered by certain events such as the loss of an employer coverage or change in residence, when and how long you're eligible to apply for a Medicare plan will vary by circumstance. If you plan on buying Medicare a supplement policy, the best time to enroll is within 6 months of when you're first eligible to enroll in Medicare Part B, because this is the only time in which you're guaranteed acceptance, regardless of any pre-existing conditions. Working past 65. Some individuals enroll in Part A when turning 65, even when continuing to work or having employer coverage. Most delay Part B enrollment to avoid paying a Part B premium. If you work past 65, you may be able to delay enrolling in Medicare without penalty if the employer has 20 or more employees, you are covered by your employer's or spouse's employer group plan insurance, not including COBRA, and the employer has creditable prescription drug plans. Part B, late enrollment penalty. How much is the penalty? A permanent 10% penalty would be added to your Part B premium for every year you could have enrolled and did not. A 2-year delay would be a 20% penalty added to your Part B premium for as long as you are enrolled in Medicare Part B. How can you avoid the penalty? Enroll in Part B when you're first eligible. Enroll in your Part B within 8 months of losing employer coverage or stop working, whichever comes first. This does not include COBRA. Enroll in other employer coverage from a spouse if you're eligible. Part D, late enrollment penalty. How much is it? A permanent 1% penalty is added to your Part D premium for every month you could have enrolled but didn't. A 10-month delay is equal to a 10% penalty added to the Part D premium for as long as you have a Part D plan. How can you avoid the penalty? Enroll in a Part D plan when you're first eligible. Enroll in your Part D within 63 days of losing other creditable drug coverage. And a reminder, obtain and keep records showing that you had creditable drug coverage to give to your plan if requested. How do Medicare and health savings accounts work together? Once enrolled in Medicare, you can no longer make HSA contributions. If you plan to work past age 65 and contribute to an HSA, do not enroll into either Medicare Part A and or B. To avoid a tax penalty, you and your employer should stop contributing to your HSA at least 6 months before you apply for Medicare. Once 65 and eligible for Medicare, you can use your HSA funds to pay Medicare Part A, B, C, D premiums and out-of-pocket health expenses. You cannot pay Medigap premiums with your HSA. Individual and family plans and Medicare. Once you become Medicare eligible, you cannot choose to enroll in an individual or family plan. You no longer qualify for premium tax credits or subsidies. You will likely lose coverage at the end of the year, and you would need to drop the individual or family coverage prior to Medicare coverage beginning to avoid overlap. How to enroll in Original Medicare, Medicare Part A and B. You may call the Social Security Administration at 1-800-772-1213. You may visit a local Social Security Administration office, or you can apply online at www.ssa.gov. How to enroll in a Medigap or Medicare Advantage plan. Please email or give me a call, Mike Jackling. I'd be honored to assist you. You will need to have your Medicare A and B in place before applying for Medigap or MedAdvantage plans. I sincerely hope this high-level review was helpful. It may have even triggered some additional questions. Please call or email me. Let's set up a time to discuss your specific questions and needs. Thank you.